Welcome to this lecture on AI and big data. As companies learn to master big data, more advanced forms of big data analytics are necessary to extract value from this huge amount of information that is already available. AI can spot patterns, and it could also provide cognitive capabilities across all of these large volumes of data. AI algorithms can also help companies maximize the potential of big data. So when you couple AI with big data, then you can impact business across a variety of sectors and industries. For example, you can get, as an organization, more complete view of a customer. You can improve forecasting and price optimization. You can improve customer acquisition and retention. So when you put AI and big data together, it can also assist with cybersecurity and fraud detection as well, and hopefully mitigate these risks. Data quality output. Data, if it's of poor quality and poor validity, then it's going to have several risks. So in order to ensure that an organization's data is at the highest quality, you need to have a data quality audit. Who doesn't love an audit? So a data quality audit uses statistical analysis to test data, test variabilities, and hopefully the outcomes against that data. Data quality audits help test the accuracy and completeness of an organization's data. And keep in mind, accuracy and completeness is what we do in an audit, so hence a data quality audit. And hopefully this completeness and accuracy gives the company a complete picture of the state of the data and what improvements can be made to clean up the data if it is not of sufficient data quality. Key benefits of conducting a data quality audit is reduced risk of data inconsistencies, reduced data storage costs, data improvement recommendations. So conducting a data quality audit helps to ensure that data that is being used by your BI or your business intelligence and other applications is of high quality. So you want to analyze the data by a process task. You want quality assessment, where you're analyzing the quality of the source data. Data sources, including data warehouses and metadata, are also analyzed in this phase. You also have data design, where the creation of the quality processes is used to manage the data. You have quality transformation. Here you're incorporating correction maps that are designed to correct issues that are present in the source data. And then you have quality monitoring, where you're establishing a process to examine data over a given amount of time to ensure that the data rules are being followed and that the data is valid and of high quality. Data scrubbing. Data scrubbing or data cleansing includes the detection of errors in data sets and the removal or correction of these mistakes so that the data that the organization is using is valid. Examples of data errors that typically are resolved during data scrubbing are elimination of duplicate database records. Maybe you're correcting misspellings or correcting incorrect names and addresses, fixing syntax error. Once you have a specialized data scrubbing software, that is pretty much used to conduct these automatic surveys of data and hopefully within your data sets give you the data that you need to scrub to save another step for us. SQL or SQL queries has its own syntax, and hopefully it's relatively easy to learn because it uses common English words and some of the same rules that we follow. So a query is a statement that retrieves data, and a SQL statement can be used to return that data, modify the data, put it in tables, or delete the data. And we have some advanced SQL or SQL queries. So when you're using expressions and clauses, right, and you couple those with your SQL keywords and your logical functions, you can provide detailed and specific results from enormous databases. So the computer knows when a query is ended because it has a semicolon at the end. And in the database, remember, each record has a primary key, which is the unique identifier. So when you're using SQL, which is a powerful tool, you're combining statements and queries, and you're using it across the board within the business. Thanks for watching.